Awesome. Okay, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. How are you? Please use the chats, interact with me. Okay, somebody said I'm seeing you, not your screen. Can you see my screen now? Please confirm to me in the chats if you can see my screen now. I'm monitoring from another device. Please let me know if you can see my screen. No? I can see your screen. Somebody is saying she can see my screen. Others are saying no. What's happening? How is it? Can you see it? Walias, can you see it now? Please let me know if you can see my screen so that we start. Still, somebody else should please let me know in the chat. Can you see my screen? Another person other than Waliat. Can somebody else help me? I can see you. What about my screen? Can you see my slides? Uzoma, can you see my slides? Can you see what's on my screen? Your slide is very visible. Thank you, Kelechuku. Okay, so on that note, I want to welcome you once again to this life transforming webinar that I have decided to title How to Lose Weight Permanently Without Pills, Gyms, or Diets. My name is Yetunde Laura. Most people call me Coach Laura. And awesome. Yes, I can see that you can see my screen. Thank you. Most people call me Coach Laura. So let me meet you. Tell me your name in the chat and where you are watching from. Quickly, what's your name and where are you watching from? I'm checking the chats to see your comments and I'll be acknowledging you as I see your comments. Yeah, your name and where you're chatting from. Quickly, your name and where you are watching me from. Waliat from Ibadan, Nigeria. Awesome. Welcome, Waliat. Thank you for joining. Yes, I'm still in the chat. I'm checking. Tell me your name and where you're chatting from. Marcella Bosse from Suleja, Niger State. Amazing. Awesome. Precious Uzoma watching from Warri Delta State, all across Nigeria. Amazing. Happy New Year, Coach. It's me, Ella from Asaba. Ella, it's so good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Sumaya from Lagos, Zizi from Asaba. Amazing, amazing. Is there anybody from outside the country? We are my Ghanaian friends. A lot of Ghanaians came in. Yeah. First one from Ghana. Huh. Thank you for joining. Ugo, watching from Nigeria, Enugu State precisely. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, amazing people, for joining me on this call tonight. Casey from Alberta, thank you, thank you so much. All right, so without further ado, I can see Kelechi from Just Plateau. Amazing, amazing. You all are special. I don't want us to stay too long on this call, so I'm just going to jump right into this. Sheyi from Lagos, I see you. Thank you so much. Once again, this webinar is brought to you by Dream Body by Laura Limited, a brand that is known for healthy, easy, effective, and sustainable weight loss. And the title of this webinar is How to Lose Weight Permanently. Take note of that, underline it, permanently, without pills, gyms, or even diets, right? Now, my goal for this webinar is to help two sets of people. The first set of people I want to help are those who are struggling with weight loss. You've done everything you think you can do, but you are not losing the weight. And I also want to help those who are struggling with fluctuating weight. You lose it today, you gain it tomorrow, right? Today you're thin, tomorrow you're fat, and then you are just frustrated because you cannot sustain your weight loss, right? So these two categories of people are my target tonight. So if you're in any of these categories, I congratulate you for making it to this webinar tonight, because this is obviously for you. Now look at my screen. You see these amazing people. Look at this person who says, I feel more love and confidence about my body. I can't remember the last time I could wear a sleeveless top. Can you see that? Look at this other person. This person in the middle is Ella, right? See how Ella transformed in a short time from her before to her after. And look at Aisha. You see, these are real life results, and this can also be you. These are human beings like you who have gone through our programs, who we have helped, some of the people we have helped, and this can obviously be you. Okay? Now, before I proceed, I'm sure for a lot of you who are just seeing me or hearing me for the first time, you are wondering, who are you and why should I listen to you? Okay, so I'm going to quickly introduce myself to you. My name is Yesunde Laura, like I said at the beginning of the webinar. I am an award-winning healthy weight coach. I am an author. I have authored a number of books. The Stop Dieting book. I have ordered 39 ways to lose weight fast, zero stress, flat belly. I have authored so many books, okay? I'm also a co-author of a science textbook, right? I'm a co-author of a science textbook. I'm a column writer. I write columns in several magazines, right? I write Weight Watch in Leisure Fit Lifestyle magazine. That is an internationally acclaimed lifestyle magazine. I have a column that I write in a legal magazine called Quick Law, right? I am the founder of Dream Body by Laura Limited, and that company is registered in Nigeria. On your screen is our registration number. So we are 1000% legit. Okay? And then I am the winner of the Ladies of Honor Award in 2020 in the health category. Well, that's just one of the many awards that I have received. Okay? I have also gathered expertise in nutrition and weight management. When I say expertise, I mean by training and by practice. Okay? So I am well qualified to help you. Well, I hope you also believe that I'm well qualified to help you. And because I have helped thousands of clients lose weight permanently using the easy, effective, healthy, and sustainable way, I want to believe that I am well qualified to help you. But let me hear you in the chat. Do you think, with what you have heard about me, do you think I can help you achieve the permanent weight loss that I have promised you? Let me see you in the chat. Do you think I can help you? Do you think I can help you? I'm checking the chats. I'm checking the chats. I'm checking the chats. Yes, 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 ma'am. Awesome, awesome. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. So before we move into it, I want to tell you a bit of my story. Okay. Well, look at your screen. There's this picture that is labeled 2017. Yeah, look at my face very well. Should I remove my glasses? Look at my face very well. That was me. That used to be me in 2017. And then, of course, beside it is my present picture. I mean, if you don't believe the present picture, you're seeing me live, right? You're seeing me. How do I look, right? So, how was I able to move from being this person that you're seeing that was like this in 2017 to this person that you're seeing right now, who was so much transformed in every way? Look at the transformation. It is total. Even the skin. Can you see? Even my skin is glowing, right? So, how was I able to do this without registering at the gym, without taking any slimming drug, without taking slimming tea, without surgery? I didn't even go under the knife. I didn't do surgery at all. And how was I able to do this without restricting my meals. I mean, how was I able to do it while eating rice, eba, semo, all of those meals? That is what I want to share with you today. Okay, so back in 2017, like you see, I used to weigh 105 kilograms. Okay, and being a short lady that I am, that was a lot of weight. And I recall that I suffered a lot of complications as a result of my weight. Back then, I didn't know it was even as a result of my weight. I was always complaining, body pains. I could hardly turn on the bed. I would just be screaming. It was hell. And a lot of times when I'm walking, I walk a short distance, I'm tired, I want to rest a little bit, I'm panting. People will be telling me sorry. People tell you, sorry, oh, ekpele oh, ekpele oh. People telling me sorry as if it's one serious thing that has happened to me, and a lot of body shaming, so many names that people called me. My relationship with the opposite sex also suffered. A lot of things just went wrong. My self-esteem was in the mud. It felt as if everybody was laughing at me. When I'm walking, I'll be looking around like this and see who is looking at me, who is laughing at me. I was just a shadow of myself. But what actually made me go on this journey was the health challenges that were associated with my weight. Back then I was so conversant with the hospital that all the medical doctors and nurses in that, it's a big government hospital, yeah. All of them knew me. They had marked my face because practically most of them had attended to me at one point or the other, right? I was always complaining. I just knew I was not well. So the space between the time I would go to the hospital and the next time I would be at the hospital was when my drugs were still with me. Once I exhaust my drugs, I will be back there to complain. I just was not fine. So on one of those visits was when as I was coming into the hospital, I just stood by the veranda, the consultation room. I was on that veranda. One of the doctors who had attended to me a number of times came out and was like, "Madam, what are you still doing? What are you doing here again?" I said, I wanted to start complaining. My body, this place is still pain. That thing is still, The man just, shut me up and said, "Madam, please, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with you. Just go and watch your weight." Well, I was very much used to being body shamed. I have passed through so many things. Times when, I would want to board a vehicle and people would be like, "No, she cannot enter here. She cannot join us. Or is she going to sit down beside us? No, 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 no. We cannot allow her to sit down here. She's going to squeeze us now. This person will not contain us now." Those kind of things. Or times when people, like, for example, when I climb stairs, of course, as a big person, you expect me to be panting and be looking for a way to just catch my breath. And that I recall times when I would go to a particular store upstairs to patronize them. Right? I was into beading. I was making crafts with my hands and all of that. So I would go there to buy beading materials, heart materials and all of that. And the first thing I'm doing after climbing the stairs is looking for a place to sit. All right? I'll be looking for a place to sit. And then they will tell me, "Please, madam, don't sit down yet. Laura, don't sit down yet." The next thing I'll just see is that they'll just be gathering seats for me, They'll be stocking seats for me. And after they have stocked like 2 or 3 chairs, they will tell me, "You can now sit down. Don't break our chair." Is it times when the chairs will break in church and the pastor will ask, "Who broke this chair?" Even when I was not in church, when the chair broke, everybody would just turn in my direction and chorus my name that I was one who broke the chair. So I was very much used to being body shamed. When that doctor told me, "Madam, please stop coming here. Just go and watch your weight," I felt like, so this doctor too is now body shaming me, Abi. I felt very bad. I didn't allow him to attend to me. Another doctor attended to me and I went home. But then those words kept coming back to me, right? I kept remembering those words. I'm like, what if this doctor is right? And so I started to research. I was joining all manner of Facebook groups. I was, researching Google, doing all kind of things. I fasted, I starved, I bought skipping ropes. I was skipping every morning. But all of those things were just not giving me the result I wanted. right? And so I stopped them and I told myself, see, you have done enough. Now fat, you know, keep person. Do you understand? So I just thought, I just consoled myself. I'm like, what will be, will be. God has destined me to be like this. So I'm not just going to stress myself. So I gave up until one of my colleagues in my former place of work resumed from her maternity leave. And she was looking all fresh and fine, you know, very slim. And this person was very big, much more like me that time. And then she came back and she was looking so young, so fine. People were asking her, what is your secret? You know, she became the celebrity and all of that. And she was, you know, she was telling people. But me, being the shy person that I am, you know, I didn't go to her in public. I waited for her to settle down in her office. And then I went to her and I said, my sister, please help my life. Anything you did, please just show me the way. And this person innocently introduced me to the ketogenic diet. Please let me know in the chat if you are still with me. Are you with me? Are you enjoying my story? Let me know in the chat if you are still with me. Right? So this person, I'm watching the chat, I'm checking. So this person introduced me to the ketogenic diet. I'm still watching. Please, are you still with me? Are you still with me? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. In the chat, if you are still with me. Don't raise hand. Yes. Yes. Okay. I am still here. I can see that. Go on, man. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. I can see your chat now. All right. So she introduced me to the ketogenic diet, and being very desperate, I went for it. I remember that somebody asked me, this thing will not have side effects and all of that. I told him, since I've been struggling with this fat, you did not talk about side effect though. Shea fat itself does not have side effects. Please leave me alone. Let me do what I want to do. So I went for it. I did the ketogenic diet. And sincerely speaking, it worked. It worked for me. I lost weight, massive weight. In about 5 months, I had lost about 25 kilograms of weight. And people were asking me for my secrets. I became the newest star. You understand? People were just asking me, how did you do it and all of that. And me, I love to teach. Okay? I believe that teaching is my calling. I teach well. So as people were asking me, I just felt like this is my way of helping them too. So I started to teach them. I gathered people in groups and I was teaching them, monitoring them, you know, asking them to send me their meals and everything. I was checking, I was correcting. But I just noticed that in a short while, all of them just went silent on me. Like they one by one, they were just dropping. They were not sending their meals and everything. And I started asking questions. What happened? And they started giving me different reasons. One said, see, I cannot continue with this lifestyle. How will I not be able to eat what my family members are eating? Please, this one is not sustaining for me. Another one said she's suffering kettle breath, and it is so embarrassing that she cannot leave the house. You know, so many complaints came in like that. But the one that really struck me was the one that told me that she's been bedridden for days because she had developed ulcer as a result of the diet that I introduced her to. And then she told me that she had me to thank for her ulcer. I felt so bad. Like I innocently wanted to help. And now I am responsible for destroying somebody's health. I felt so bad. And once I heard that comment, that was the end of my journey with ketogenic diet. I decided to stop it because I sat myself down and I asked myself, Madam, are you also enjoying this lifestyle? And the honest answer was no. I wasn't enjoying myself at all because all I could be on was, on vegetables. Even fruits were forbidden. I could only take vegetables, and protein and fats, no carbohydrates. And I'm a Nigerian. If you know Nigerians, or if you're a Nigerian, you know that Nigerian, most of our food are carbohydrates. And personally speaking, I love to eat rice. So I will cook rice for my family. Everybody will be eating rice that I like. And I will not be able to eat it. All I'll be eating is cucumber and egg. That was insane. You understand? And then, I would even go to party, they'll be serving party jollof rice, and I'll be asking for salad and meat and water. That's all I could take. For me, I had to tell myself to be sincere with yourself. This lifestyle is not part of it. So I dropped out. I also dropped out of it and trust, wait now, that bastard called fat, it will always come back. Once you stop what you are doing, forget it. It will always come back. So I gathered back all of my lost weight, right? And then I felt like, hey, now people have seen me when I was slim. Oh, they have appreciated me. Of course, the compliment was the only thing I was enjoying on that lifestyle. And they have been asking me for my secrets. And now that I've gathered up my weight, they are the same people telling me, you are fat again. Eh? That kind of a thing. So I had to throw myself into serious research. In fact, I had to take a nutrition and weight management course for myself. So I took a nutrition and weight management course and I applied it to myself. And the results came out better. My skin began to glow. I became well-rounded. People were like, hey, it is now that you're getting it right. I remember people telling me that now, that time, you looked like someone that was suffering. Now you are looking very healthy. So sharing my pictures, posting my pictures and everything on social media, people started asking me questions again. This one is better. How did you do this one? Come on, teach me this one. And all of that. So again, I started to teach. And that was what gave birth to Dream Body by Laura. So that is my story. And to the glory of God, I have been able to sustain this result for over 7 years now. Over 7 years and counting, because I don't see myself dropping out of this lifestyle. So that is my story. Now, let me quickly run you through a checklist of those who should be here. So, is this you? Are you a person who needs a very simple way of losing weight? Like you have tried so many hard things and it is too hard for you to keep up with. So, do you need a very simple and flexible and pleasurable way to lose your weight? Have you tried weight loss before and you failed, but now you feel like you just have to get it right this time? Do you want a better overall health? Or do you want to have a permanent body transformation like me and thousands of my clients that I'm going to show you in the course of this webinar? Is it that you don't want any kind of side effects emanating from your weight loss, whether now or in the future? Yeah? Do you want to lose weight, but you don't want to miss out on eating the food you love, right? Or is it that you don't have the time? Or you don't even like the idea of burning yourself out in the gym? If that is you, then congratulations, you are in the right place. But this class is not going to help you. If you are one of these two sets of people, if you have invisible beliefs, negative mindsets, or stereotypes about weight loss, you're already coming with your mindset, you're already coming with what you believe, and you feel like nothing anybody will tell me, no grief for, I don't go grief for anybody. You're coming with that kind of mindset that, no, I don't go grief for this coach. What if she won't tell me what I don't know before? Well, this is not going to help you. You must be here with a mind that is ready to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay? So you must be ready to learn new methods, new effective methods. Or if you are one person that you feel like you just want weight loss on a platter of gold, you just want to be slim quickly, nothing done, it's just because I've just done this webinar, so you feel like I don't have to do anything again. Weight will just be dropping off like that because I've listened to Coach Laura. If you are that kind of person, then this class is not going to help you. You must be willing to put what you're going to learn in this webinar to practice, okay, for it to be effective for you, right? Now, please note that this webinar is only for serious-minded, health-conscious individuals who are ready and are willing to leverage a proven effective, easy, healthy, and sustainable weight loss. Right now, let me tell you how to get the best out of this webinar. The first thing you must make sure that you're doing is that you're waiting till the end. When I say wait to the end, I mean wait to the very, 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 very end. Because I have some special gifts at the end of the webinar. It's only those who wait that will get that gift. I'm telling you, it's a much coveted gift. People who have been in my audience, when they hear that I'm giving you that thing for free, they will fight me, right? They will shout on my head, but I'm willing to give you that gift at the end of this webinar. So wait till the very end, okay? And for you to get the best out of this webinar, you need to take away every form of distraction. Please turn on the TV, put your phone on do not disturb. Just ensure that you are concentrating. That's the way to get the best out of this webinar. So let me quickly take you through what you are expecting in this webinar. I'm going to take you through a step-by-step approach to solve the excess fat problem that you have once and for all. It's going to be a step-by-step approach, so you have to follow me one step after the other. I will also show you why you should go about weight loss using a different approach than the one you are used to, than the popular ones on social media. I'm going to show you a different approach and why you should do that and why you should go for this different approach. Yeah. And please expect me to introduce you to one or more of our programs. Yes, I'm going to introduce you to some of our paid programs. So yes, please expect that. Okay. Now, take note that challenges are a normal part of every life. Everybody has challenges, and so obesity is a challenge, right? It is not a problem that is out of the ordinary. It's just one of those challenges that human beings are faced with, and if it is a challenge, it obviously has solutions. Now, to solve a life problem, you have to go through a series of steps, right? The Holy Book says that, is there any man that wants to be the tower and will not first of all sit down to count the cost? You first of all count the cost to see if you are able to complete it till the very end before you start. If not, if you start and you can't complete it, people will make you an object of mockery. They will laugh at you and say, when you need, like, you don't have the money to build duplex, why didn't you just build a 2-bedroom flat bungalow? They will just laugh at you. So you've got to count the cost. Now you want to go on a permanent weight loss journey. Let us count the cost, right? Now, I have been able to highlight 9 steps, 9 solid steps to effectively solve any life problem. Take it from me. If you want to solve a life problem permanently, just follow these 9 steps. It doesn't have to be obesity, any kind of problem at all that you have, right? Follow these 9 steps and you will surely come up with a permanent solution. So I came up with this framework, right? And the first step is to identify the problem. You've got to know what you're fighting. You can't fight an enemy that you don't know. So what exactly is the problem that you want to solve? Then how do you want to solve this problem? Do you just want to solve it for the meantime, or you want it permanently solved? Okay? And then you've got to identify what is the source and the root of this problem. If you want to solve a problem permanently, you have to identify the root cause, right? And then what is at stake? What price am I paying because this problem exists, right? What is the effect of the problem on you? Okay? And then you have to identify, what are my options? What are the available solutions? I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. Okay. And then after you have identified your available solutions, you can screenshot this slide and follow these steps to solve any life problem. I guarantee you that it works magic. So identify all of your available solutions and then start criticizing them one by one. Examine them. Solution number 1, look at it. You understand? Criticize it, look at it, the pros and cons and everything. Just identify the advantages and disadvantages of each of the solution that you have identified, and then choose one that is your best solution based on your criticism, right? The way you have criticized it, the way you have examined it critically. Identify your best solution, and once you identify your best solution, go for it. Just plunge into action. Faith without works is dead, right? So you've got to, if you believe in something, you've got to work towards that thing and achieve that result. And if you want it to be permanent, you must learn to sustain the result that you have. Okay, now let's bring it back home to weight loss, right? Let's start with the first step. We want to identify the problem. And of course, you and I know that the problem here is excess fat. Forget the location, whether it is in the back or in the belly or general body fat, anywhere, as long as it is excess fat, it is an enemy. That is the enemy we want to fight. Okay? Now we have identified the problem. We are moving forward, isn't it? Please let me know in the chat. Let me go back to the chat now. Let me know in the chat. Are you following me? Are you following me? Please drop for me in the chat. If you are following me, drop me following. Let me see following. Just drop that comment. Following. I'm checking. Following. If you're following me, thank you. Oluwaseyi, I can see you. Following. Yes. Aha. Khadija, thank you. Following. Good. So let's identify the cause or the causes of this problem that you will have. Okay, awesome. I can see you. Thank you very much. Right? So what is the cause of this excess fat that we are currently suffering? And why do you need to even identify the cause? If you don't identify the cause and you just cut the problem on the surface and the root is still there, deeply rooted, right? The problem will still reoccur. It's like cutting a grass on the head. It will still spring up again. Okay? So in order to prevent future occurrence of that problem, you need to go down, deep down, to identify the root cause of that problem. And if you're able to tackle the root cause of a problem, forget it, you have overcome that problem forever. Right? So what are some of the likely causes for the excess fat that is currently our problem? Now, causes can include calorie imbalance. For example, the amount of energy you are using in a day is less than the amount of energy that you are taking in from your food, right? That will make you to be fat. Or even hormones. For example, that's why you find more women who are fat. Our hormones make us prone, okay, to acquiring fat. Different stages of the woman's life cycle also is characterized by different hormones. For example, pregnancy, childbirth, even menstruation and all of those things change our hormonal makeup. And those hormones have the tendency to make us fat, okay? That's why you will see a very slim lady getting married and, having one or two children, and then she just blows up. She's big, right? Our hormones are playing a fast one on us, right? And then the quantity and the quality of the food you are eating also takes a toll on us, right? Also, the kind of drugs you are on. For example, some antidepressants, even family planning pills, and so many other drugs like that can make you to gather weight, okay? Your mindset too can be the reason you're fat, right? It can be the reason you're fat. Your sleep pattern, your stress level, your lifestyle, whether you are just always sitting in one place, you're not moving, diseases, and even heredity, like it could be something that is running in the family. These are the reasons people acquire excess fat, okay? So we have identified the cause. We move on to the third step, which is identifying the effect of excess weight on us or excess fat. So why do you need to know what this thing is making you to suffer? For example, I told you when I was sharing my story with you that I was always in the hospital complaining one thing or the other, but I did not know that my sickness was an effect of obesity. I didn't know until my doctor told me that is the complaint I'm always having is as a result of my weight. So I had to watch my weight. Do you understand? So why do you need to identify the effect of obesity? It will help you to know whether if you are suffering much as a result of obesity, then you know that is a worthy cause. But if you're not really suffering, you might be lackadaisical about it, right? You may just be looking like, what? I can still cope. What? I don't send anybody. You understand kind of a thing. But if it's really costing you a lot, like it cost me a lot that time, it cost me many things. Cost me money, cost me my time, cost me my health, cost me my relationship, it cost me my self-esteem, it cost me too many things. So when I had the opportunity to lose weight, nobody begged me. I did everything I could do to get it off. So you need to identify what are the effects of excess fat on you, right? So let me give you a list of some, like I've been telling you from my story, that obesity can affect you in a number of ways, right? Including your health, your psychology. It can even affect your mental health, your relationship, self-esteem, body image, your money, everything. Obesity affects too many things. Okay, so you need to identify which one is your own. Okay, and then you need to know if it is enough reason for you to lose weight. Now, you move on to the next step, which is identifying the available solution to solve that problem. Don't forget, our problem is excess fat in any part of the body. So don't worry if your own is belly fat, or your own is baby fat, or your own is general body fat, or your own is whatever it is. These are the general things people do to lose weight, right? A lot of people go for fasting or they starve. Fasting is different from starvation, right? Starvation is you take far less food than you are required to take. That's starvation. While fasting is you go long hours without eating. So many people do this thing. Like I told you when I was to start my weight journey, it was one of the mistakes that I made. I wish somebody told me earlier that I should not do that, right? I starve myself. Other people go the way of register at the gym. Many people go for gym subscription. They do hectic exercises every single day just to lose weight. While some people believe in slimming teas and slimming drugs, they just believe, give me something, let me quickly pop it. They'll just take it, and not minding the side effects, not minding whether it's going to give them a permanent solution or not. They just take anything. Other people mix things together, concocting. That's what I call concocting. They take garlic, ginger, lemon, and what else again? Cinnamon. What are the things people used to mix? Tell me. Tell me in the chat. They mix everything together, and they drink. Concocting. Other people go the way of fat diet. Paleo diet, vegetarian diet, ketogenic diet, and all of those diets. When you'll be restricted from a class of food, or you'll be told that this is the time you're allowed to eat, or this is kind of food that you are not allowed to eat. That is fat diet. When you have a list of forbidden food, or a time that you are forbidden from eating, that's fat diet. Others go under the knife. They go for surgeries. They just go, and the funny thing is, even doctors will tell you after surgery that we are taking off the fat. We are not taking away your organs. So even if you go for surgery and they do the surgery and all of that, if you continue to live unhealthy, you would still be back to 0 point. And then the last available solution is healthy living, right? So of all these things, the next thing you're supposed to do is to criticize all of them. Check for the pros and cons, the advantages and the disadvantages of each one. If I go the way of taking drugs, what are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? If I go under the knife, what are the advantages? If I take tea, if I go for gym, check. What are the side effects? Will this thing benefit my health, or it will destroy my health? You need to check well. And then, before you go on any method at all, check if it is sustainable. Check if it is sustainable. Because if it is not sustainable, you are just wasting your time. You will only be cycling between periods of being fat and being thin. You will never have permanent weight loss. So that thing you want to do, you check it. Can you do it for the rest of your life? Like by the time you are 18, 90 years, can you still be on that lifestyle? Can you do the rest of your life without taking that food that they told you is bad? Can you do the rest of your life going to the gym for 5 hours in a day? Can you live like that even when you are 70, 80 years old? You know, can you continue taking that drug? How long are you going to be on that drug? That is if it does not even destroy your health. Okay? Check the sustainability. If you cannot see yourself doing it in the next 50 years, don't even start it. Okay? Now, identify your best solution. After looking through all of them, criticizing them, which one has the highest advantage for you? Now, let me tell you what to look out for in the best solution that you'll be going for. You should be looking at the health benefits of the method you are going for. Is this thing, like I said, is it going to improve my health or is it going to be detrimental to my health? Is it going to be easy for me? Like, will I feel like I'm under punishment? Or it's just going to be very easy and pleasurable? Now, check. Does it work? Has it worked for people before? You know, if it has worked for other people before, then it's likely to work for you. But don't forget to look at every other criteria too. It has to be healthy, it has to be easy, it has to work, and it has to be sustainable. All of them together. If it is missing in any of these 4 important criteria, don't bother about it. It has to be sustainable for you. Like for you as a person, to be able to sustain that lifestyle or that thing you are doing. But if you ask me from my personal experience, for the experience of my clients, and from the knowledge that I have as a healthy weight loss coach, I will recommend that the best solution available to you is healthy lifestyle change, or you can call it healthy living. So, what is healthy living? Healthy living is not you overhauling the whole of your lifestyle. Like, it's not you just doing things that you never imagined that you can do. It's not you changing all your food, right? It's not you eating grass like rabbits. It is not you stressing out. It is just little long-term adjustment. Look at the way I wrote that long-term. Take note that it is a lifestyle change. It's a lifelong thing. It's a long-term adjustment. But it is just little things here and there in the way you live your life that you would have to just change. Okay? Make those little adjustments to your lifestyle, and those little adjustments will accumulate to give you the big difference, will give you the big result that you want. Do you understand? So why should you come on this healthy living technique that I'm trying to introduce you to? I'm not going to give you list of theory. I'm just going to show you results from my clients. I mean, people that this thing has really worked for. Look at Charity. Charity joined one of our programs and she was able to lose 7 kg in 30 days. Okay? She lost 7 kg in 30 days and, you know, she had all of that. And then she says that, look at the other health improvement that she talked about. She said her BP moved from 140/90, which is high blood pressure, to 117/83 just by living healthy. Okay? She says she does not struggle out of bed in the morning again. She feels clean from the inside. She does not know how to explain it, but it's like her inside just got cleansed. So this is what I like to do: detox. You don't need to mix things together to detox yourself. Once you switch to healthy living, you will naturally be clean. Okay? Everyone keeps telling me to keep doing what I am doing. I'm just loving myself and I still eat what I like eating. Did you take note of that? And then she says, comment to Coach Laura, I didn't know I could do this, but it's so easy. Be taking note of those things. She says it's so easy, and so she's looking forward to the remaining days and planning to make it a lifestyle. If she says she's looking forward to the remaining days, it obviously means that she got this result in 14 days, not even 30 days. In 14 days. It's amazing. It's crazy, right? Now, this person says that she's been busy. Okay. Then she says, as for me, I really appreciate the dedication of our coaches, especially our very own Coach Laura. Personally, I learned a lot. I have been on different diet programs, but always have this binge eating whenever I start getting results. But it was different here. She says she learns the importance of balanced diets, okay, in weight loss. Every class of food is important to the body if taken correctly. It has changed the way she used to see food, and she's happy to share her before, during, and after photo to encourage anyone that needs it. You see, she says, as you can see, there's a great physical improvement in my abdomen and all over my body. And even my skin looks brighter. Friends keep asking me what lotion I use. This is a lifestyle I am definitely keeping. Sustainability. Thank you, coaches, for the opportunity to partake in this 30 days challenge. So she joined our 30 days challenge. Now look at the picture she sent below that. Can you see the transformation in her belly? Look at the skin glow. You know, choke. Tell me in the comments. You know, choke. You know, choke. I'm checking the comments. Oh, you know, choke. Some people all this concoction, turmeric, mint leaves. I can see it direct. So tell me, does this not choke? Now look at this person. This one says, after sending her way in, she says she cannot explain how happy she is. She says, Coach, do you know what? I went for my monthly checkup and my doctor was so impressed. And she said, if I can maintain my diet, I may not need the drugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How does that feel? Tell me. How does that feel? Yes, I can see it took well, it took. Yes, it took. You can imagine going on a lifestyle that your doctor is now going to withdraw all the drugs that you have been on for a long time because you are just in one program for just 30 days. So, in fact, this one is not even 30 days. This was the first 15 days that she sent me this. You see? And then look at this person, Doyisola. Doyisola sent, you see, day 0, day 14. This is even very obvious. So on day 14, she sent in all of this way in, and then she says, other improvements observed. I feel lighter, I can move faster, sugar cravings reduced to the nearest minimum. I don't feel hungry all the time. I'm now wearing some old clothes in 2 weeks. She's wearing old clothes in 2 weeks. She's so happy about that. She does not stay longer in the toilet anymore. And her general health is top notch. You can imagine. General health is top notch. She used to have issues with constipation, and just by eating right, that problem was solved. Now look at this person. She says, my weight is not 90 kg. Can you believe it? From 105 to 97 kg to 90 kg. Yes, I can believe it, because even me, I moved from 105 kg to 60 kg, 45 kilograms lost permanently. So if she's still coming up and she's still 90 kg, I can believe it. I can believe it die. You understand? And then look at this person. When I posted in the group, I saw that 14 days of eating your regular meals. Okay, did you see my comments there? And then she replied me, 14 days. So she says, Coach, thanks for showing me the right way to eat. Plus, my skin is popping. Before I started this class, I was almost going to buy skincare products worth over 20,000 naira because of uncontrollable acne. Acne, skin disease on my back and my face. but my skin is totally clear now, and my color is a bit brighter. I am feeling my fine girl shape. You know, if you're not a Nigerian, that means I'm feeling my beauty. That's the meaning, right? I'm feeling my beauty. You can imagine in 14 days what she would have spent over 20,000 naira to cure. Just living healthy took it away in less than 2 weeks. Amazing. Somebody says, but honestly, I must confess that I have seen much progress. I have started alterations on some of my dresses. She said she visited her mom on Saturday and she even inquired of what I did for my tummy to shrink like that. So if your problem is belly fat, you know you are in safe hands. Okay. And then somebody says, honestly, with just 1 month of healthy eating, my anxiety problem reduced so much. If you know people with anxiety issues, you will know that it's not a small something. Am I lying? Is it a small something to be suffering from anxiety problem? How many of you can bear me witness that it's not a small something? It's not small at all. You see? But this person ate healthy for just 1 month and she is testifying of great improvement. Now look at this person to Mufida. She says, honestly, coach, I can't find enough words to thank you. I really got my confidence back. I'm so delighted. You didn't just make me smile, but you make my heart happy. May all your wishes come true, coach. Once again, thank you. Not just the weight loss, but I became more energetic, active, fresh, smooth, healthier, and I have good, peaceful sleep. Can you beat that? Can you beat that? And look at it. That is day 15. No, day 15. See testimonials in just 2 weeks. Now, that person says, I don't even know how to start, but you really brought out the best in me. She said, few days to the challenge. That's our program. Don't worry, I'm going to introduce you to the challenge I'm talking about. Right? She said, a few days to the challenge, she went to the hospital to get antidepressant drugs. That means she was obviously suffering from serious depression for her to be on antidepressant drugs, right? That was a serious health challenge. But unfortunately, we started the challenge. And in those 14 days, can you see it? In 14 days, she did not have to take a single dose of the drug she went to get in the hospital for 14 days of the challenge. I mean, she did not feel any sign of depression. And she says that, but I am feeling okay with full confidence. How powerful is this lifestyle that I'm showing you? Can you see how powerful it is? With full confidence. Somebody that used to suffer from depression, now with full confidence in 14 days. Now, she says she sleeps well. And she also lost 3 kg in 14 days. So, thank you, coach. May God bless you abundantly. Amen. Somebody should help me say amen. Amen. Okay. Now, another person says, I've seen some changes in the clothes I wear as they are now getting loose. And then she says, health-wise, she saw a lot of changes. Now, look at the things she listed. My sleep is not normalized unlike before the challenge, that I hardly fall asleep easily. I had to rock myself to sleep like a baby. She says now her sleep is normalized just by eating healthy. She says she no longer has body pains, swelling feet, swollen face, all those things that she used to have before, no longer there. Everything just disappeared. Right? She says she no longer feels heavy like before. In fact, this has been my best fasting. That's Ramadan so far. This person joined last year Ramadan fasting. The challenge we had last year Ramadan fasting. So she was testifying. She says that her sisters will be like, this year's Ramadan for me is incomparable to the previous ones. She says her addiction to caffeine was effectively managed as I no longer have withdrawal symptoms and pains from not being on caffeine. She was able to overcome addiction, food addiction. And then she says her craving for carbohydrates and soft drinks have drastically reduced too. She now said, look at the last thing she said. She said she wants to send me more testimonials, but she wants to go and pray first. Right? So you see how effective this lifestyle is, excuse me. Let's continue. So, I have shown you some of our very many testimonials, very tiny bit of our many testimonials. Yes, I've shown you to tell you why you should opt for this lifestyle. So, if you now want to opt for healthy living, what are the things you should do? Now, I am sharing the secrets with you. My secret, my client's secrets is healthy living. That is what we do. So, if you now want to switch to healthy living, you need to watch out for a number of things. The first thing you must watch out for is your mindset. I have seen people who come on social media to drag me when I made these bold claims that you can lose massive weight without drugs, without tea, without surgery, without gym, without, and people would just be like, it's not possible, Joe. It's not possible. And I tell them that you can even eat anything you like to eat. And they'll be coming to tell me that's a lie. People should not fall for my scam. You know, all those things. I don't blame them. It is their mindsets. But until your mindset is open to new methods, you will keep struggling, right? If you believe that there's some food that will make you fat, you will keep running from them. But if you believe that all food are created by God and they are meant for our healing, then you will eat them the proper way. And that takes me to your food. There is no class of food. And don't take carbohydrate, don't take protein, don't take fat, no. Healthy living is not about not taking one kind of food. We don't have taboo. In Dream Body by Laura, there are no taboos. There's no food you cannot eat, right? You can eat everything. I'm sure you heard me when I read that testimonial out the other time. And she said she saw all of those health improvements while eating everything that she wants to eat. So you can eat all your classes of food. No list of taboo, but you have to learn to eat it the proper way. Balanced diet. Make sure that your meals are balanced and you are taking it in the right portion. You will get your results without trouble, without feeling left out of your family, right? Without restriction. You will not even know that you are losing weight. You just be coming off like that easily. And then you need to fix your activity level. When I say activity level, it means you need to get more active. You have to get more active. Like, don't just be in one place morning till evening. Move your body. But when I say move your body, there are so many pleasurable ways to move your body that does not have to take it to the gym, right? And then you must also fix your stress level and your sleep pattern, because you see this one, it's a very sneaky culprit in weight gain. What stress makes us to do, or sleep deprivation makes us to do, is serious. It's one of the major causes of weight gain. So you have to make sure that you learn stress management and you sleep well. Okay? Now, after learning all of the things that you must do, you have to practice. Like I told you earlier, the magic is in practicing. That is where the magic is. Don't just listen to me and then you say, hey, thank you, Coach Laura, and then you go. It will not work for you in your head. It will work for you. It's not even going to work for you in your jotter. It's not going to work for you in your jotter. It will only work for you if you practice. So learn the basic lifestyle changes, the changes in your mindset, the changes in your food, changes in your activity level, changes in your sleep pattern and stress level. All those things that you need to make, learn them and start practicing. Make that change. You don't have to make the change all at once, right? It can be gradual, but start somewhere. Just start somewhere, okay? And I will greatly recommend that you work with a coach. Work with a coach. It's going to help you. You know, a coach will be able to spot what you cannot spot. A coach will be able to spot what you cannot spot, see your mistakes, and correct you. But if you decide to just go and do by yourself, well, You will get the result, but you might just be getting some things wrong, right? And then join a community for motivation, support, and accountability. That cannot be overemphasized. You need to join a community of like-minded people. Now, once you execute, you are sure to get results. Now, when you get your result, how do you sustain it to make sure that your result is permanent? That is the place of sustaining your results. Now, you have to keep practicing what you're doing. You have to keep practicing what you are doing to achieve your goal until you achieve your goal. Once you achieve your goal, you still have to continue practicing. Continue practicing even after you achieve your goal. That's the only way to maintain your weight. Now, once you have achieved it, you will now have to adjust your calorie intake. You are no longer eating to lose weight. You are not eating to maintain your weight. Okay? You are now eating to maintain your weight. Now, stay motivated, stay accountable, stay committed. You have to be disciplined, okay? And joining a community can help you instill that discipline. And then you see, all of us, including me, this is what I tell my clients, all of us, including me, at one point or the other, we all fall off the wagon. My clients know me, and I will tell them the truth. I will always tell you the truth. All of us, at one point or the other, we just fall off the wagon. But when you fall off the wagon, what happens? Do you just give up? Or you learn how to get back on track every single time you fall off the wagon? And please, don't say because Coach Laura said it's okay to fall off the wagon, as in once you not make it an every time thing. Say, Coach Laura said even her, she used to fall off the wagon. So falling off the wagon is not the new normal. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? All right, so talking about sustainability. Look at what this person says. She says, thanks so much for helping me into a new lifestyle. Can you see that? Thank God these messages, these screenshots are attesting to what I'm telling you right now. She said, eating healthy and staying healthy. Okay? Sorry about that. Sorry, please give me a few seconds. All right, please. I'm sorry about that. Let me. I think I stopped sharing my screen. Let me continue sharing my screen now. Let me know if you can see my screen now. Can you see my screen? Yes, I can see some people with thumbs up. Okay, awesome. So she says, thanks so much for helping me into a new lifestyle. Okay. She says, eating healthy and staying healthy. And then she prayed for me. She said, God bless you mightily. I really appreciate a lot of reformation and transformation seen in me. Even my friend that came in yesterday saw me this evening and shouted, asking me what my secret is. I told her what I am into that made me this way. I owe you a lot for opening my eyes. Hugs and lots of love, my dear. You know, okay. And then she said, another person here is saying, for me, the most interesting part, I like this one, is knowing what to do once you fall off the wagon. And then she comes to say that she's not where she wants to be yet, but she's a far cry from where she started. And that on its own is our own achievement. So yeah, she's still working on her weight, but she knows exactly what to do when she falls off the wagon, right? And then another person says, I've tried lots and lots of weight loss schemes, but this one looks more sustainable for me and for everyone who does not want to deceive themselves, about the right way to lose weight. And then she says, I will keep on because I'm beginning to have high self-esteem and also not getting shy when it comes to eating food in front of others, because I know I am eating the right way now. All kudos to you. So you see, this lifestyle is very, very sustainable. And that's why I am recommending it to you. Very sustainable. Now that I have shown you what to do, I've told you my secret. It's healthy living. What to watch out for. I've given you my template. Just follow that template and you are good. But then you have only two options. The first option is to take the knowledge you got from this webinar and run with it. Honestly, you are likely to get results. Run with what I've taught you in this webinar, right? You are likely to get your results. But then, how will you know if you are also not doing it right? Okay? So I present you the second option, and that is the option of helping you. Will you allow me to help you? So if you chose option one, I think this is the best time to leave the webinar, because you've gotten everything that you need to do it on your own. Like the DIY people, do it yourself people. If you want to do it on your own, you are good. So far, you have what it takes to effectively, fight against fat. But if you want me to help you achieve the kind of outstanding results that I have shown you from my clients, then follow me on this journey. Let's talk about coaching and accountability. And so I present to you the Dream Body by Laura 60-day challenge. You have been hearing it since, that all my clients have been referring to challenge. So this is the challenge I want to introduce you to. So what do you get on this challenge? First of all, you get live coaching calls. But don't take my word for it. Like I told you initially, I told you I'm a wonderful teacher. I teach. I love to teach. Teaching is one thing that when I'm doing, I forget that I've not eaten. Okay? Now, people who have been under my coaching sessions, I can load this place with testimonials also, but I just chose to pick two. Look at what these people said. Said, good afternoon, ma. I'm really enjoying the class. God bless you abundantly and reward your labor to make everyone love ourselves, our individual selves. Now, look at what this other person says. Beautiful morning to a wonderful, courageous, intelligent, smart, amazing coach. Oh, I'm blushing. She even said the list is endless. So the way you split these things is really superb. Come on, guys, give me my flowers. Let me check the chat. You people should just give me my flowers straight. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. She said the way I split these things is really superb. It's value-packed. Every page, time, details is worth it. I love what I got. You are good in what you do. Keep being you as you impact more life. And then she says, love you. Okay, so you get live coaching calls. You also get a 30-day meal and activity plan. Look at what people have to say about the meal plan. She says, quite rewarding. I feel a lot lighter. And she's enjoying the meal plan the most, right? How do you come on a weight loss journey and you're enjoying the meal plan? And you're enjoying the meal plan because we're not restricting your meals. You're allowed to eat anything you want to eat, okay? This person says, this is the best looking meal plan for weight loss that I have ever seen. Thanks so much. Then another person says, I was so happy when I went through the meal plan because there is little to spend. Most of the food items on the meal plan are the ones we already use in our kitchen. So there's no need to break the bank account. So what do you have in your kitchen? You have yam, you have gari, you have pounded yam, you have semo, you have rice. Those are the things we eat. Do you understand? So, yes. And then you have healthy meals recipe classes. Healthy meals recipe classes. This is where you learn how to prepare different healthy meals. Look at this person. After she's been taught how to prepare Greek yogurt, right? She says it's her final product. She sent us her product, and then she says her Greek yogurt is ready. Thank you very much, our trainer, because this quantity is more than 5K on. Like, it's more than what she would have used 5,000 naira to buy. And then she says DBL challenge is to lose weight and to learn new food. And that person says this challenge is becoming more interesting as it is bringing out my cooking talent. She knows started to cook different kind of meals. And then she says she's feeling like one chef. While another person says that our family now joins in a new lifestyle. I celebrate this one. She says her family are not all, everybody's enjoying the meals she's cooking. Everybody's enjoying her new lifestyle. And the family now joins her to eat that way. You can imagine when a whole family is now living healthy. Little time, we are going to change the world, right? We are going to reduce the occurrence of chronic diseases in the world if only everybody starts to live like this. Now look at general health improvements. She says before she started the challenge 2 days ago, can you also see it? If you can see it, put 2 days. She said before I started the challenge 2 days ago, the color of my urine was like Fanta. In my mind, I was drinking enough water, but the color did not change. So I booked an appointment to see a doctor because I was worried. The earliest time the doctor would see me was going to be September 25th. Then she said yesterday afternoon. Don't forget, she said she joined the challenge 2 days ago. So yesterday afternoon was a day after the challenge, right? She said she noticed the color of her urine had returned to normal. The very next day after she joined the challenge, the very next day, who does that? Who does that? The very next day, testimonials are coming in. And then she said she noticed the color of her urine had returned to normal. And then she waited to check again the next day, and it's still the same. It is back to normal. So she cancelled the doctor's appointment, and that has saved her 35 euros in transportation cost alone. 35 euros saved in transportation cost alone. This person is in the UK, right? So people from different, let me just tell you, people from different parts of the world join our programs, okay? And so, if she saved 35 euro, and 35 pounds, 35 pounds in transportation cost alone. In transportation cost alone. Imagine how much she will spend in the hospital taking care of this thing that just living healthy for 1 day, only 1 day, was able to fix for her. Now look at this person. She says, I had missed my BP meds yesterday, and I still have not taken it as at 7 p.m. today. So for 2 days, she did not take her BP medications. And then she decided to check before taking the drug. And Viola, it's been a long while that she had this reading, even on medication. Even when she was actively on medication, she did not get 120/82. Can you see the results she sent to us? She did not get this, right? See how health are improving. When that person says, I used to feel very heavy and tired when waking up in the morning to prepare for the day. And I also feel this serious back pain. It's been only 5 days. Take note of the number of days. It's been only 5 days into the challenge, and I feel lighter and energized when I wake up. I am even more active than previously. She said her water intake has improved. Her back pain has reduced drastically. And I now enjoy working on my body. You see? Another person says, I have started this journey, and this is my 4th day. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my fourth day, but I'm already feeling so light. I didn't feel pains for my period. You see, even a menstrual period was impacted. Can you see this? She said she was expecting serious menstrual cramps as before, but her period just came out without pain. Now I know that my body does not need all that plenty food that I used to eat. Wow. Indeed, information is power. Thank you, Coach Laura and the other coaches. You are really doing great job, right? And so many health improvements that this webinar cannot allow me to show you. There are too many, thousands in number. And then you get sustainable results. Look at this, my clients that said, how can I forget to share this here? The source of my banging body. Fat Slayer Gang. It's better to be less than never. Happy 20 plus 20 plus 3 birthday to me. That's 43. Look at this woman. Can you say she's 43 years old? See how she's looking under 16. Right? See how she's looking under 16. She's coming to share the beautiful comments from her friends on her new look. Thanks, DBL, and you are the best. Another person says, good morning, man. Thank you very much for showing us the healthy way to lose weight. I joined your online class in August. And by last month, my weight dropped to 68 from 74 after 3 babies. Oh, my tummy. See, her tummy moved from 39 to 34. And then she says the compliments are everywhere. Some people are even worried that I am losing weight, and I just keep telling them that it is intentional. I cannot wear the clothes I dumped in my box for some years. The ones I love that I did not give out. So she's not wearing them. Now this person says, good morning, coach. I hope you are well. Compliment of the season. Right? I shared your contact with another friend and colleague. One thing that is very, very common with my clients is that when they come, they always drag their family, their colleagues, their friends, everybody into my program. Our programs are highly recommended. And one thing is that most of the people that join our programs are medical personnel. You see nurses, you see medical doctors joining our program and then prescribing our program as part of their prescriptions for their patients and then bringing their colleagues too. So this person is a medical person and referred another medical doctor to join our challenge. So she said she told her about her weight loss and she was floored. We haven't seen in 6 months and she couldn't believe it. Now she has hit the 20 kg mark that she was gunning for. Even when she fell off the wagon for about 2 weeks that she traveled, she said she came back and she jumped back immediately she returned. Thanks again, coach. You see, so when I talk about knowing what to do to get back on track, even when you fall off the wagon, my clients have that secret. Right? My clients do what? They have that secret. Look at it. Healthy skin. Look at Sesu is a man. Sesu is a man. And he was part of the just concluded 60-day challenge. We just concluded one 60-day challenge. Right? And Sesu is one of us. This person on day 30 of the challenge, not the 60, the 30 of the challenge, he already recorded 6 kilograms of weight gone. And then she says, he said increased energy and endurance. He feels lighter. His trousers are getting loose. Cravings dropped. Hunger dropped. Improved quality of sleep. Belly size has reduced significantly. Now, his skin, he said 2 of his colleagues complimented his skin. Now, man, no, now man, he be. Not be woman, no. He's not a woman, he's a man. Right? So 2 of his colleagues complimented his skin, his confidence level. He can see that the program is truly working. Relationship with food, he said he still loves food, but the cravings have reduced. Loser dresses, yes, significantly. Blood sugar controlled, improved health. I feel stronger and I am more active. Look at this person. And then says, see how fine I was. Everyone was like, and then what is happening? No, my skin glow is exceptional. Thanks, coach. Can you see that? Another person says that in 30 days she lost 17 kg. That one is mind-blowing. 30 days, 17 kg. And then she feels so healthy with healthier looking skin. What else can you ask for? Right? This person says after sending in the way in, says she feels lighter, tighter belly, less cravings, fitting into clothes and she could not comfortably fit into. Right? She's feeling proud about herself. You see that improves self-confidence. She feels proud about herself, and healthy eating is becoming a lifestyle and a habit. Okay, she says she can easily caution herself when she feels like defaulting. Clothes are getting freer. She's receiving comments. Uh, what are you doing? Please continue because you look good and prettier. I love every bit of the challenge. Thank you, coach. See that? I love every bit of the challenge. Down comment, almost everybody tells me that I love every bit of challenge. Another person says, I just met my sister that hadn't seen me since week 1 of the challenge. Her jaw dropped. She was like, unbelievable. And then she came back to tell me that me, I have told you that I trust what you teach and it is a good plan. Right? And then another person says, and thank you again for helping me get my life back. You can imagine somebody saying that just by going on a weight loss journey, she got her life back. Another person says that um she's feeling lighter, tighter belly, less cravings, fitting into clothes I could not comfortably fit into again, feeling good about myself. Yes, she says healthy eating is becoming a lifestyle and a habit. I can easily caution myself, all of those things, all of those things. And then she says she's receiving comments about losing weight. And the truth is that I am enjoying and not enduring the process. How many weight loss programs can boast of their clients really, really enjoying the process? So, I know the next question you are asking me is how much is this challenge? Right? Is how much is this challenge? I have seen a lot of hands up. Wait, before I even disclose how much is the challenge, is there any past challenger in this place? If you're a past challenger, let me see you. I want you to tell them what the challenge looks like. So that it's not only about me. Ella is here. Okay, Ella, I'm trying to find you. I want to unmute you. Ife, I think Ife is raising her hand. Okay, let me unmute Ife. Ife, please. Okay, let me unmute everyone so that Ife, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Ife Oluwa, I would like you to speak now. Dr. Ife, are you here? Please unmute yourself. Ife,
Hello, good evening.
good evening.
Evening, everyone.
Good
It,
evening, Dr. Ife.
okay. So my experience with the challenge was really a wonderful time doing the challenge. Not stressful. It was fun. I could eat my meals. It was not restricting. I've gone through other challenges that restricted me so much, but this was different. And I'll encourage you to try it out. You will enjoy it.
Yeah, can you please tell us some of the improvements that you personally recorded during the challenge?
Okay, so for me, I started with a 15 day and then continued with the 60 days. In total, starting from my experience with starting from when I started, that was 15 days. In total, that's for the 75 days, I lost about 9 kg. Abs inches reduced by 4 inches. I could fit better into my clothes. I used to have some pain in my knee. All those gone. In fact, I was eating this evening and I was telling my husband, there's no space. My stomach has shrunken. I can't eat as much as I do any longer. Those are just a few of the things. I feel lighter. I feel good.
Thank you, Dr. Ife. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for sharing that with us. Yeah, Ella, you have the floor now. You can unmute yourself.
Mm. Yeah, good evening, everyone, and happy New Year, Coach.
Happy New Year, Ella.
Yeah, I'm Ella from Asaba. I did this challenge sometime in September, 30 days challenge, and it's been amazing. Coach, I like giving you my recent results.
No, you not
I
give me.
started, I, s- I started when I was weighing 90 kg.
Okay.
That was when I started, and in 30 days, I was able to drop 10 kg.
Mm.
After which, I stopped, and I think I still maintain the 77 I told you the last time, Coach.
Okay.
The testimonial today is that one of my colleagues saw me in the office, was like, please, that thing you did that made your stomach to go inside, please continue. Don't stop. You know, the skin is glowing, the health has improved seriously. Yes,
Ella,
Coach.
okay. Please take that line again. You said
My
your colleague
colleague
told
was
you what?
like, Ella, that thing you are doing that made your stomach to disappear, please continue, don't stop. You know, each time you
Yeah.
see me, before now, if you see me, I look preggy. But now
Mm.
I feel myself. Someone was like today, come, excuse me, do you work in this office? I'm like, of course I do. The compliments are so much.
They don't recognize you
Ah, no,
again.
they don't. My daughter will tell me I used to walk like someone that is doing guy with shoulder high. But now my shoulder has
Mhm.
dropped and I'm looking slimmer and a better me. All those comments, they are really making me feel like, well, coach, let me confess, I think I fell along the way. I want to come back. This challenge, I think I'm in for this current challenge. Let me go back
Awesome.
and get myself, my full confidence back again. Thank you,
All
coach.
right. That's
For those on the
that's
call,
fine.
please don't give up. It's a good one. Your health will improve. So many things, so many good things, so many positive results you get. You're not going to, it's a lifestyle that once you start, you won't want to leave it. I'm enjoying the lifestyle. I don't eat big food. I eat once in a while. So I don't know. It's a good one. Thank you, coach, for the opportunity.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Is there any other former challenger that wants to speak? Thank you for coming, Ella. Ola Dimeji, do you mind muting yourself, or should I mute everybody again? Okay, so I think I will just mute everybody. So you have listened to at least two of my past challengers, okay, and you can tell for yourself, okay. So yes, I have just muted everyone. So let's move on. So how much is this 60-day challenge that this coach is talking about? Yeah, I'm sure you are asking me that question. So before I just tell you the amount, let's look at what my past challengers have to say about the money. This person says, at first I was not happy about the price because I feel it was too high. Take notes. But the full commitment of the coaches, their level of responsibility and availability, no partial treatment. They were disciplined to the extent of sending some of us to prison for as little as one omission. Yes, you would be punished for not being accountable. That's why you paid us. We'll make sure that you get the result that you paid us to get. Okay? The level of patience and tolerance was on another level. Above all, we learned so many things as bonus, ranging from yogurt making, different healthy foods, and friendship. I can go on and on, but let me stop here. And then the person that said she was not happy about the price after the challenge came back to say she's 98% satisfied. I'm sure she does not want to give us, just does not want to give us that too. Otherwise, she would have said she's 100% satisfied. But yeah, 98% is a very good mark now. Abby, 98% is a very good mark. What do you think? All right. So another person says, Coach, I'm really glad I found you. I'm telling you, thanks for what you do. Even the money we pay self, no reach what we are getting. So it is only when you come in that you know that you cheated Coach Laura. You, as in, the money is very small compared to what you'll be getting. And then this person said, I got value for my money. And I love every part of the challenge. Thank you very much. So how much is this challenge worth? Now let's quickly look at what you get in the challenge. You get live coaching calls. Now, how did I arrive at this number? My 1 hour coaching call is 60,000 naira. For the 60-day challenge, you'll be having 3 coaching calls. One at the beginning of the challenge, one on day 30, and the last one will be on the final day. So you have 3 coaching calls, and each coaching call is about 2 hours each. So if I was to charge you for this call that you are on right now, you should be paying me 120K each for teaching you, right? But I'm not charging, that's why it is free. But on this call, on the challenge, my coaching call, right, is valued at 360,000 naira. You get a 30-day meal plan and also activity plan that is valued at 15,000 naira. You get healthy recipe classes where you will learn how to make different healthy meals that will not tear your pocket. I just put that value as 30,000 naira, right? You get daily instruction, support, and accountability. And that is valued at 300,000 naira. Don't forget, you'll be with us for 60 days. Divide that by 60 days. How much is one day? So it's just about, you getting daily instructions for 1,000 naira, daily support, all those things is really very, I just valued it this low. And of course, you get guaranteed sustainable results, guaranteed health improvement, skin improvement, confidence improvement, guaranteed weight loss, sustainable weight loss, guaranteed results. How much can you pay me for a result that you can make permanent? I didn't even put a value for that one because it is invaluable. Now look at the ones that I put value to. The total value of the ones that I put value to. Don't forget that one is invaluable. I cannot put number to it. If you were to really pay me the value of this 60-day challenge, you're supposed to be paying me 705,000 naira or $885. And if you're in Ghana, you should be looking for 11,750. But no, that's not what you're going to get. Right? I'm not giving you at that price. I'm not supposed to be paying anything close to that. Now there is a discounted registration fee so that more people can register for the challenge. We started to discount it to about just 10% of the value. It's what you'll be paying, right? And that is 75,000 naira or $95 or 1,250 Ghanaian cedis. But because you are right here on this call, I have decided to give you a further discount, right? That is valid for only 48 hours only. And instead of paying 75,000, you can pay 50,000 naira or $65 or 835 Ghanaian cedis between now and the next 48 hours only. I'm giving you that extra discount. Okay? And then I give you my word. You have 100% money back guarantee. When I say money back guarantee, is that you join the challenge, you do everything that we are doing on the challenge, you are committed, and you are committed, and you don't record any improvement at all. Please just come back and ask me for your money. I will refund your 50,000 naira complete, and I will give you a note, an apology note, saying I'm sorry for wasting your time. That is how sure we are. 100% money back guarantee, but you have to be committed to the process. You come, you participate actively, and if you don't see any change, ask me for your money. You get it back. So how do you register? Copy out this link. It is https://seller.co. Let me even drop it in the chat. Let me drop it in the chat. Let me look for it and drop it for you in the chat. So just copy that link, copy that link, and paste it on your browser immediately. No matter your currency, whether you are paying in dollars or you are paying in pounds, or you are paying in Ghanaian cedi, or you are paying in shillings, any currency, just copy that link. I'll drop that for you. Can you see it in the chat? I've dropped it for you in the chat. Right, that's the link. Just click on it immediately and make your payment. Or if you prefer a direct bank transfer, just pay to Dream Body Bilateral Limited. The account number is 122-703-8966. 122-703-8966. Okay, and it's Zenith Bank. Then you send me your evidence of payment on that WhatsApp line. Right now, that's not all. Don't forget, I told you to wait to the very end of this call, and I mean it. That's not all. Now let me introduce you to the Stop Dieting books. The books is a combination of two books. We have the main book. So this is what you get in the book. You get, I teach you what fat is, why fat is good, why fat is dangerous. I talk about how and why and how the body stores fat, how the body gets rid of fat, how to prepare properly for a weight journey, right? How your body, and what you should do and what you should not do for weight loss, mistakes to avoid on a weight journey, how to lose weight and keep it that way forever. I talked about how to get a flat belly, the importance of meal planning, and how to plan your own meal by yourself, how to track your meals and activity, the importance of motivation, support, and accountability in order to ensure weight success, where to find motivation, support, and accountability, and so many other things that I teach in this comprehensive book, right? We also have the workbook, like the workbook that you know it from school days. It contains activities. So I ask you questions and you will answer the questions in your workbook. And this will help you to understand your body's unique metabolism. It will help you to set realistic weight goals, break your goals down into daily achievable goals. It will help you to determine the duration of your weight journey. It will help you to identify old patterns that have been wrecking your weight loss efforts, and will help you to set new patterns that will help you achieve your goal. It will help you to tailor your metabolism to ensure that you are achieving your dream body. It will help you to develop the right mindset for weight loss, help you to now plan your meal, because there's a space there where you are required to plan your own meals. After reading from the book itself, you'll be able to track your food and activities, you'll be able to monitor your weekly goals, you'll be able to monitor your weight journey, you'll be able to identify your source of motivation and support, and so many things that you're getting in the book, right? And you also get some bonuses with your workbook, such as templates for a meal plan. That's where you're going to be planning your meal. A template for weekly goals, a template for your weekly goal journal, a template for food and activity journal, a template for monitoring your progress, a space for preparing your shopping list, space for your recipe, and so many things like that you're getting. So this is what people have to say about this book, and I'm talking to you about. This person says, "Hi coach, I just wanted to let you know that I had a break in my weight loss journey from 20th May till last night, but I still lost some grams." Okay, she gave me the list, and then she says, "And I'm not done reading the Stop Dieting book." So, and she's already having this kind of result from 98.5 to 95.15 just reading my book, right? And then she says she just wants to appreciate me for everything. Thank you. And that person says that in 3 weeks she was able to read my book, the Stop Dieting book, and she was able to lose 5 kg in just 3 weeks by applying what I have in that book. And that person says, "Thanks for the call up yesterday. I'm finding the book interesting. God bless you." So it's not all theory, it is interesting. Then this person too talks about the Stop Dieting book. I'm sure you can see that. So how much is Stop Dieting book? The main book is 20,000 naira or $40. The workbook is $10 and 10,000 naira or $20. But then I want to blow your mind. Don't forget I said, wait till the end. Let me see those who are still here. I said wait till the end, and I mean it. So let me blow your mind. Even though the total price for this book is 30,000 naira or $60, or even 1,000 Ghanaian cedis, I want to give it to you for free. The two books, the main book and the workbook, I will give you for free as a bonus. Only if you are part of the first 5 to register for the 60-day challenge. So what do you say? Only the first 5 to register and send me their evidence of payment are getting these 2 books. Let me show you the books again. You are getting these 2 books, 30,000 naira free of charge when you pay for the challenge. And don't forget, you are still getting the challenge at a discounted price of 50,000 naira. So you're getting a book of 30,000 naira as bonus for being part of the first 5 to pay. So once again, this is how to register. Go ahead and register. I'll leave it on the screen for you to copy out the details and quickly make your registration so that you don't miss out on this bonus that I have for the first 5 people. Now, while I leave this on the screen, let me take your questions. Do you have any questions, please? If you have any question, just raise your hand. Let me unmute everyone. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me now. Please ask me your questions now. Any question, please?
Yes, coach. I have a question.
All right, Ella, go ahead.
Now I'm back. Coach, you know that this is the first few weeks of the year, and a lot of people, a lot of churches are organizing fasting program.
Yeah.
How do we cope with that if we want to engage in this weight loss journey? How do we cope with that? You know, most of the fasting is 6 to 6, some 6 to 3, as the case may be. So, how do we manage it with the weight loss program? You know, we are not supposed to starve in weight loss program, but now is a long day of spiritual exercise. So, how do we come in? Thank you. That's my question.
Okay, so now that you are even fasting as a spiritual exercise, you are at better advantage of results. You know, by the time you are breaking, we will ensure that you are breaking with balanced meals. Do you understand? You'll be breaking with balanced diets. You will have all the classes of food in your meal. So you are not starved, you are not deprived of any important nutrient. And because you have abstained from food, I mean, you are not going to be eating your breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. And then probably the only meal or the only 2 meals that you'll be having for the day, you are not eating it healthy. It gives you the edge, the advantage to even achieve faster weight loss. Do you understand? You are not starving, you are not, but at least you are doing it as a spiritual exercise. Personally, too, in our ministry, we are fasting for 21 days. Okay? And I do it, and at the end of the day, when I'm to break my fast, I ensure that I'm eating healthy. So if you're fasting, you don't have anything to worry about. At least I think I showed you one testimonial about a Muslim lady that joined during the Ramadan, and she kept saying this is her best Ramadan. So even if she was fasting and she joined the program during the Ramadan fast, she achieved incredible health improvements, incredible weight loss improvements. So fasting is not going to debar you. I'm sure you are saying that because you know that I used to fight people that skip meals. You've been in our program, you know that I used to fight you when you skip meals. But you also know that if you tell me that you are skipping the meal because it's a spiritual exercise, I let you be. Right? I allow you to, of course, because even me, I do spiritual exercise too. Right? I fast, I pray, and all of that. So I can't say you cannot fast because you're on a weight loss journey. But the only thing is, we will now make sure that by the time you are eating well, like a queen or a king that you are, and you are not deprived in any way. Do you understand? And that will take you to the next cycle, and then you'll be fine. In fact, what you'll be eating to break your fast, by the time it's the next day, you will not feel hungry again. As in, it's just going to last you for a longer period of time because you are eating healthy. It will sustain you. You won't be feeling the hunger pangs throughout your fast. You'll be feeling uncomfortable. It's a spiritual exercise. I don't have a problem with it. So, and the challenge is going to even help you to get better results. Do you understand?
Thank you. Thank you, coach.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ella. Any other question, please?
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening, Nke
Okay, Mama,
Mamaka. Nke
yes,
Mamaka.
okay, Mama,
Awesome.
please.
Good evening.
I saw your weight loss thing on the internet, so I just joined. I don't know what you guys are really doing though, and I came online for the webinar late, so I don't know if is it recorded. Is there any way I can get it from the beginning, please?
Yes,
At
it
least
is
so I know what
recorded.
you're talking about.
It is recorded, but it's not going to be available for long. So what I'll just do, initially I wasn't planning to give out the recording because I kept saying everybody should show up live. But I saw that somebody dropped for me in the comments that her network is throwing out us and all of that. People kept leaving and coming, Nigerian thing. So what I'm going to do is that I will give you access to the recording for just 24 hours. As a matter of fact, this challenge is about to start. Right, this challenge we're talking about is going to start on Friday. So that's Wednesday, Abby. So
Yeah.
all the registration time you have to register is between today and tomorrow. I can even give you a space of 48 hours, like between now and Friday, 7 p.m. All registration would have closed because by 8 p.m. on Friday, we will be doing our onboarding call, right? And we have started the challenge. That is what it means. Challenge has started. So whatever catching up you want to do it between now and tomorrow. Please just catch up, do your registration. But then you might be missing out on the people that I gave the a bonus, right? I gave the first 5 to make registration a superb bonus. I don't know if you heard that part. So if you don't want to miss out on it, you might just want to quickly do the don't mind us. You might just want to quickly do your catching up, do your
Okay.
catching up, and then do your registration so you don't miss out. Just stop it.
Okay.
Do you understand, please?
Um. Yes, I do. Please,
Yeah, yeah.
if you can send it as soon as possible, I'll do that, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I will. I will. You're welcome. Any other question, please? Any other question, please? Screenshot this page or this your how to register page. Nobody's come and ask me questions inbox. I've given everybody the how to register. Screenshot it and quickly make your payment so that you are part of the first 5 that will get the bonus. It's important. Any other question? Okay. So if there's no question, I guess then was very bad on my way from work, and at a point my battery died. Hey, yeah, see, oh, people are saying different. Don't worry, I'll give you access to the replay for 24 hours. But if you delay till after 24 hours, you're not getting my bonus. Even the first 5, if I check my messages now, people are already making payments. So you may not make the first 5, but it's okay. Just keep making your payments and you're good to go. All right, so that's it. Somebody's unmuting the mic. Do you want to speak or who is it? And we can close the thing now. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Don't forget to quickly make your registration. There's a bonus, there's a very super bonus for the first 5. And then registration is only open for 48 hours. Please don't forget that the challenge is starting on Friday. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the challenge and I look forward to celebrating your permanent weight loss, celebrating your sustainable results. God bless you. Have a wonderful night's rest. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Good night.
Love you too, coach. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Thank you.
Thank you and good night. Good night.